Man, I am so sick of these games, bro. I'm so done with these new Five Nights at Freddy's games, bro. Scott, if you don't get it together soon, oh my gosh, I'm coming over there and I'm gonna strangle you.
Alright, hear me out. What if the mimic went inside of an inflation Freddy costume? Today we're gonna be talking about the game based off of the chart-topping song Jackie's Box. Today we're gonna be talking about Secret of the Mimic. Everyone's making a video on it, so I guess I gotta ride the train of despair too. I saw some of your recommendations for video ideas, so I'm gonna be doing those in the future. Hold on. Hold on. Let me at least get one Five Nights at Freddy's video in. No more Five Nights at Freddy's for a little bit. Let me do this. Let me get my bag, and then we can do other stuff, okay? I'll do your recommendations after. Obviously, it was smart for Scott to get out of the 2D section of games and go into like the 3D stuff, but they're doing it so poorly. They're doing it in the worst way possible. The fact that FNAF fan games are better than the stuff they're coming out with right now is crazy. Hello? Oh. I know I sound annoying when I say this, man, but like, the new games aren't good. Just look. I've been a FNAF fan since Five Nights at Freddy's 4. They don't feel the same anymore, man. It's like they're trying to appeal to the friggin' iPad dwellers, bro. The little children, the toddlers. Like, they really made Freddy look like this, bro. Oh my god. Look, I got no problem with mascot horror in general. Like, it's a cool concept. I like it. But when you do it over and over and over again, gee willikers, man, it gets pretty annoying. We can all be honest, like, the direction that Five Nights at Freddy's is going in is a little scary. Not in a good type of scary like FNAF 4. I mean like scary in a bad way. Like bad scary, like bad, like the bad. It's bad that it's so bad that it's scary. The games have been bad for a while. Like, hey, how's it going editing me here? For clarification, I thought Into the Pit was pretty good, by the way. I'm not saying Secret of the Mimic was bad or anything. It's definitely a step in the right direction, I'll say. It's definitely a step in the right direction. Because, like, this game is, like, genuinely pretty creepy. Like, the whole idea of, like, this one robot transferring through like a bunch of other skins is pretty freaking cool. It's definitely a lot better than whatever security breach had going for it. My main problem with the new Five Nights at Freddy's games and like Secret of the Mimic too is like they're so unoriginal. The new games just feel like they're all copying each other. Like, you can't tell me every single mascot horror game isn't the same. Factory, scary factory. Factory closes down. Whoa! But get this. Scary monster. They're gonna give me a raise for this one. There were some points in Secret of the Mimic where I actually thought I was playing a Poppy Playtime game, bro. I've been saying a lot of bad things about the game, but let's get to some good parts, alright? One of my favorite parts about the game is the opener. It's kind of like Outlast in a way, but yeah, like the whole performance stuff going on, like it is so jolly and stuff, and then all of a sudden it just cuts, and they're all just staring at you. That's where the game gets a little, Like, the animatronics are definitely a lot scarier. Like, I mean, they actually, like, look like old animatronics, like actual creepy ones. Like Chuck E. Cheese level creepy, bro. Have you seen those things? Definitely a lot better with the atmosphere than all the other games that have been coming out lately. You really can't tell me that Burn Trap was a creepy antagonist, bro. Like, did you see that guy, bro? He looks older than my grandma, bro. Should I help him cross the street or something? What emotion am I supposed to feel when I see him, bro? I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Help Wanted games too. Help Wanted 1 was a pretty cool adaptation of like the original games and stuff, plus a little extra content. It's pretty cool. Curse of Dreadbear, it was basically just reskins of like the same game as Help Wanted 1 with a little extra content, which was pretty decent, but like, I don't know, man, it was fine. It was a fine DLC. I feel like I'm the only one who hated Help Wanted 2. Help Wanted 2 was literally just another DLC. Like, you can't tell me there was anything unique about that game. It was just Steel Wool putting their crappy new characters into the original game and just being like, you wanna know what would sell good? You will not catch me paying that $40, bro. Oh my gosh, it's a DLC. At least Curse of Dreadbear costed $10. And I don't know, the replayability just wasn't there. There was some cool twists in the game, but like, frick, who's playing it anymore? Like, you can't tell me there's more than 10 people playing that game. We know why you clicked. You clicked because the title says Secret of the Mimic. So let's talk about Secret of the Mimic now. Let's just get this whole game done with, man. I'm not gonna get in specifics with this game. I just kind of want to like talk about the idea. Like, it kind of just feels like we've been playing the same mascot horror game for the past few years. It's getting a little annoying, man. Soda of the day, by the way, is Dr. Pepper. I know I haven't done it in a while. We're doing it again. We're bringing it back. All right, so let's talk about the plot. I said I wasn't gonna get in specifics, but I gotta get in specifics to get into the game idea. The Friday the 13th movies are genuinely more creative than this crap. I've heard a lot of people say like, the lore is so important. You guys aren't listening to it. You guys aren't actually paying attention to the game. But then when you play the game, guess what it's about? My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. At least Jackie's Box was more memorable than this crap. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. You can't tell me that you don't remember every single lyric from that song. I genuinely forgot half of the game already. Also, before you say anything, I'm not defending the song. The song genuinely sucks. It's just more interesting than the game. Let's be honest, it's more interesting. You're really trying to convince me that this old guy right here made this animatronic in the 70s, bro? It took me 5 days to make that shelf right there. Also, what really happened to the atmosphere of these games, man? I guess the atmosphere of this game was fine. It was there for sure. It was creepy. It was... Ooh, you know what would be funny? If we made another robot pregnant. Like, you can literally go inside of the robots again. What didn't they learn, bro? I can tell you one thing right now. And one of the weirdest parts about Security Breach was the fact that you can just climb into Freddy for what was that hand move? Oh my god. That you can just climb into Freddy because you can. Like, there's an explanation, but like, who's really putting their birthday cakes inside of Freddy? Seriously, like, no joke, they give the animatronics weapons. Like, you can literally shoot as one of the animatronics. At this point, Steel Wolf should literally just work on a Transformers game. Thing is, everyone will always defend these games because it's Five Nights at Freddy's, who doesn't love it? And the games will always make money. It's pretty obvious. It's getting a little annoying that they just keep feeding us the same games over and over. I really hope the FNAF 2 movie is good because this franchise needs saving, dude. I really hope that FNAF 3 is gonna be like a slasher film. I know they won't do it, but it would be so funny if they made like a Springtrap slasher film. You can't tell me that wouldn't be like the greatest movie of all time. It doesn't go with the lore, but who cares? I wasn't gonna review this game, but if I had to, I would give it like... Ooh, I'm thinking like a 52. On this game. There's some cool mechanics in the game, like the whole thing where you have to move the mouse. It's pretty cool. It's a little gimmicky, but like it's still cool. And of course, we all know the animatronics are really creepy. That's the strongest point of this game. The atmosphere is fine. The animatronics make it better. The animatronics are really creepy. They actually look like old animatronics that used to exist rather than the toy animatronic. Seriously, what were they thinking with that? The toy animatronics? Everything about this game is like the exact same as like the newer games that are coming out for this. All the mascot horror games. Again, mascot horror games can be cool if they're done right. We keep getting the same game over again. Scary animatronic in friggin' factory. Oh no! Oh no! How many times are we gonna deal with this, man? Also, it's just a boring game. I haven't said that yet. This game is so boring. Holy crap. But yeah, everything just feels like the exact same. It's a little annoying. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any recommendations for newer videos, please leave them in the comment. Again, I'm gonna get to you guys' recommendations. I got a couple plans for it, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time here. This is gonna be a good new era. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go play Hollow Knight now. See ya!